Good day to you all, it's Cragum here, and today I am showing you a lovely set from Sarissa Precision Limited. It's the children's play area set, a great little addition to any battlefield you're looking kind of having like a city battlefield and having that kind of realistic effect to it of kind of different features. Now, Sarissa Precision, should I say, do some great sets. This is one of many I have, which you'll see many reviews of. But basically, as you've probably seen past from videos or anything like that and kind of online, MDF buildings are becoming a thing so popular in the industry of tabletop wargaming now because they're cheap. They are fantastically created. I mean, look at the detail. Like, these lines aren't just to kind of show. These lines actually are embedded. So you have the grooves there to see kind of like when you paint it, you still have the detail. So first things first, we're going to have a look at what it looks like from the inside. So let's get to unpacking. Okay, so inside the shrink wrapped things, you get the kind of image of what you're getting. So as you can see with this set, you get a seesaw, merry-go-round, and a swing. So it's great. And also you get a little bit of instructions as well. I mean, this is one I did recently for a fountain. It's a great little set. These little sets are perfect because of the right scale for 40k and fantasy and things like that. So as you can see, it's all kind of laid out for you. It's really simple, and the end result is great. So I mean, like I say, I was actually at the kind of location for Sarissa Precision picking up a few model sets, and the sets out there are beautiful. They really are. I could not advise more on them, and they're a great price as well. So if you go check them out there, you see all the details there. Yeah, so I highly advise it. There's loads of different sets, but let's talk about this one. You'll see over the period of time that I'm doing a few of these videos, different sets, different kind of sizes in sets as well. So yeah, let's see what we get. So I'll put the image to the side so I have reference. So we get this nice little bit of thick card. It's a bit flimsy, but to be honest, I think for the role it has, you aren't going to see it that much because it's kind of more underneath the bottom of the functions, and as well, it's also for like kind of the swing as well. So it's kind of giving that realistic effect. But to be honest, you shouldn't be really playing around too much with it really when you think about it. But then how most of these MDF sets come, they will be kind of presented on like an A5 or an A4 sheet of MDF, and then they kind of essentially, I don't know if it's MDF actually, I'm not sure, but it's a very thin kind of but very sturdy wood. I've done, like I say, a few sets before. As you can see, this set's really quite simple for the swing set. So you get those parts to kind of go across, then you have your two stands for there, and then on there you've got your seats, and obviously here you've got your swing parts. So it's a great looking set, great simple set. I highly advise this for anybody who's wanting to give a little bit more character to a scene, or maybe even have scenarios or like kind of in situ scenes for something. I don't know why playground would come into it, but I don't know. Worrying. But the best thing about these as well, as I've noticed, is obviously a lot of the wooden kits, like this one with the fountain. I mean, the fountain's not too bad, but I'm actually going to, even though I've painted this, I'm going to sand the edges a little bit, because a fantastic thing is obviously with this, they're very square when they're cut, but you then have the opportunity to just slightly sand them down on the edges to make them rounded edges. You can make some a bit kind of like dug in with a knife, dig in, things like that. So that's that. So then we have the seesaw and the roundabout. As you can see, quite a big size for it. So that's like, you're looking at, that's a seat. So if you take into the sense of like the seats are that big, then you say a zombie is chilling on a seat. You can see that the 25mm bases are kind of like, they're a decent size compared to like the actual Warhammer scale. So I'd highly advise on these. What I'll do is I'll add on a video at the end of this, kind of showing the final pieces put together, so you can kind of get an idea of what they actually look like and give you a little bit of a comparison as well, and give you a review on how decently easy it is to put these together. But I've put a lot of complicated sets together. I mean, I put this one together for the tower, and this one was a lot harder a challenge because there was a lot more to it, but there was a minimal amount of gluing, as you can see. So as you can see, this isn't actually a Sarissa Precision one, but this is Infinity Wars model. But you can see the detail what goes into these things. I mean, really simple, flat, but with the amount of detail what goes into these in the final result really comes out as something to pay off. So anyway, let's wrap this up. So as you can see, it's the retro Americana children's play area set from Sarissa Precision. I will come to you now with a final made product of the 3 items. Enjoy. Okay, so as you can see, I've only made 2 of the items from the set. The swing I still haven't made yet. I'm going to get around to that soon, but yeah, as you can see, these are amazing. Actually spins and everything, so you can, like, that was involving a little bit of sanding to make it a bit smoother, because obviously these joints are kind of like made perfectly to fit in. So this works out perfectly. I'm so happy with the end result of this. And as mentioned before, the detail on these like panels will remain when I paint it. So I probably should have painted it on the sprue, but I kind of, with this size of model, I don't feel like it's needed to paint on sprue. So also this seesaw here, as you can see, the again, actually has a bit of a seesaw motion, and just to say scale, so here is my one of my chaos zombies. So you can see that it's kind of like just a little bit of a there we go, and I don't want to knock him off, but there we go. So you can see the scale is perfect for these things. So like, it's kind of like it's made for 40k. So so yeah. So, and the best thing is, again, is like some of the other kits they have is that they are actually kind of like, you don't have to have them all in one go, kind of like all the time. You can take these wooden kind of sets apart and they can work perfectly. So yeah, always great to see great kits like this come out of a company who do such a good range as well. I definitely will find myself using these in a lot of games. It's kind of nice because that's kind of a bit of cover or anything like that, and it's something a bit different for your battlefields or anything like that. And again, like I say, it's not necessarily going to be for war games. This is a great little set for maybe if you're perhaps looking at something not to do with war games, but like a scene diorama. You've got this little beast, which is perfect. And like I say, the swing, if it's anything like these 2 sets, then I'll be very happy. And I've just knocked it off, whoops. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out some of these sets, it is Sarissa Precision. I don't know why I always say it like that, but Sarissa Precision, again, based in Derby, or Derbyshire, Hena. They've got a Facebook and Twitter. MrCragum is the guy who paints and designs these things. He's great paint jobs on his website as well. So if you type in MrCragum, you'll see marchtac.co.uk. Go check it out. But yeah, go check out these guys. They are brilliant for their model sets. There'll be more model sets to come in the future for the Sarissa Precision sets. So keep an eye out.